Hello everyone and welcome back to our second video in the Mexican scenario. Today what we're going to do is go for our silver medal as well as our gold, and actually I'm thinking that I might be able to do both in one video. What we need to do still is have at least 3 more habitat species from the tundra biome, as well as spend 3,000 on marketing yearly. I think both of these are very easy. I was really surprised that there's only 3 overall objectives for the silver. As you can see, I already got this one. What I also did after the last video, I did research all of our animals and I increased their well-being by placing all the enrichment items. I changed the glass panes to one-way glass to make sure they have their privacy. And what I also did is I changed all animal food quality to level 3. Okay, so before we begin, I just wanted to showcase what I started building. So this is going to be our polar bear habitat. This is going to be our Arctic wolf exhibit. And this is going to be our reindeer exhibit. Sorry, habitat. I placed some large staff building and a large keeper hut over here. I already set this up as an additional work zone and I hired all my keepers. As you can see, I have already purchased all the animals that we require. So the first thing we'll do is we'll move in our Arctic wolf. I haven't used this hard shelter before. I think that should be sufficient for a pair of wolves. Because I have researched other animals, I can already place some enrichment items immediately without having to research anything more. Put a large snowball, of course. And what we also want to do is make sure they have enough cooling. Our wolfies are here. We'll put some snow in there as well so they don't have to run on sand. There we go, a beautiful Arctic habitat for our wolves. It looks like people are using this viewing area as well, so we will place down a donation box. And what we also want to remember is to make sure that we set up our education boards, as this will maintain our education rating. The only thing we still need to improve with our wolves is their meal quality, and we will do that as soon as they have finished researching. I think we'll move our polar bears in next. I was going to use this location as the hard shelter, but I would also like to use some of these new hard shelters that came with the Arctic pack, so I think I will place it right here. Make sure it has bedding. This is where the food enrichment can go. Their toys will scatter also in the main front area of the habitat to make sure that our guests can view them. So what we'll do now is make sure that there is sufficient cooling everywhere. The most of the habitat is covered by these little blotches. Actually looks really cool. We'll be able to see any gaps very easily once we have painted everything in snow, because it will show us where there isn't sufficient cooling. Let's do our wolves a little bit as well. They do like a bit of snow here and there. We might as well do the reindeer while we're at it, because they also need a similar temperature. Research the polar bear, please. Thank you very much. Let's set the education boards up. Make sure our guests do know what they're looking at. So the final animal is our reindeer. But before we do that, we do want to get ahead of time a little bit. So we need to spend 3,000 on marketing yearly, and this is actually really simple. You just go into zoo, finances, marketing, and then choose the campaign which you wish to do. Oh, our Arctic wolf is about to have offspring. Give us those puppies! Okay, let's do some marketing. I'm thinking we could do a TV commercial, family hour. And just to be on the safe side, we could also do viral videos. Absolutely viral videos. Send our last animals to the zoo. And while they are arriving, we will kit out their habitat a little bit. I really like this one. It gives me that Viking vibe. Let's give them a large barrel feeder. In terms of toys, we'll give them a cute little snowman skittle. Okay, now we just have to wait for the marketing to finish. Our reindeer are here, so we will place down some nice trees. And we'll also set our last vet to research. I really like this stump. It's very cool. And some lady fern. That is a very woodsy reindeer habitat. I think we've done quite well. While we are waiting for the marketing, we of course want to make sure that the rest of our animals are happy. Oh my goodness, how did we get so many snails? Okay, we'll turn the mating off. We only have 1 spotted hyena left. I think we'll trade this oldie and then introduce a new hyena couple. There are no hyenas for sale. We might leave this little grandma to live with the new couple. Our polar bear is mating, so we will have polar bear cubs, I think, before we achieve gold. We have an Arctic wolf cub. So the last animals that need to create some babies are the reindeer. Yay, we got silver! We can move on to gold now. I did already automatically get some of the gold requirements. Our education rating is actually currently at 5, and so is our conservation rating. We did place 2 new polar bears, so what we need to do now is just make sure that our yearly profit does reach 25,000, and we need to power everything in the zoo with renewable energy, and then hopefully the profit will take care of itself. I might actually start placing some shops around to make sure we have that additional revenue coming in. But for now, we'll just place these little swirly things everywhere and make sure our electricity is powered in a renewable way. And there we go! So the final thing we need to do is just increase our profit. We'll make sure we stop all of our marketing and make sure that there is no unnecessary outgoing money. Okay, we can move in our new hyena couple. There's a whole lot of inbreeding going on. I'm not sure why our yearly profit is so low. I think what I'll have to do is I'm gonna have to go into finances and see where we're spending most of our money. And then what I will also do is I will make sure that our shop prices are correct. I think we could also increase our zoo price. So let's try to raise this to 50 and this to 45. Yay! We have gold! We have done it! All I did was I just placed down a few shops. I adjusted the prices of the rest of the shops and I synchronized them across the zoo. I cancelled our marketing and then I had to wait for just a little bit and we've reached our golden medal. We are still waiting for our polar bear cub, but our reindeer have mated. And we have little calves. Our Arctic wolves have 2 pups now. I think before I end the video, I will also wait for our polar bear to have a baby. Again? I can't get away from that. The only thing that we didn't place is doll sheep. It's okay. I mean, you guys are more than welcome to try the doll sheep, see if you like them as animals. I do. I love all the animals that they added to this update. I have enjoyed playing both of these scenarios. I do think that the tasks they give you are slightly easier than the rest of the career scenarios. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see some other content. I was planning to do the franchise zoo as well, but we'll see how that goes. I may upload some footage of that as well. I think I may have made a mistake. I'm sure I saw that the polar bears were mating, but she doesn't seem to be pregnant. But in any case, if you do want to see some polar bear cubs, please check out my last video series. Okay, please check out my last video series in the Norway Zoo because there you can see polar bear cubs. So thank you so much for watching. I have enjoyed playing these scenarios and do check out the update if you do want to purchase it. I really recommend that you get loads of items for new animals and these 2 lovely new scenarios which are set in a very lovely location. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!